Emily Reeves had always been the dependable one. The one who never said no to an extra shift. The one who double-checked charts until her eyes blurred. The one who swallowed her own exhaustion with a practiced smile. She told herself she liked it that way until she was 30 and realized she hadn't painted in almost a decade. Her mother's words echoed in her head, "Nursing is noble. You'll always have a paycheck." Her best friend, Clara, added her own chorus, "Art's a hobby, Em. You don't gamble your future on colors and paper." So Emily listened. Always listening. Never daring to answer herself. One rainy evening, Emily checked in on Mr. Graham, a sharp-eyed 70-year-old with lungs that betrayed him. "You look tired," he said, watching her from his bed. Emily adjusted his forcing a light laugh. "Everyone looks tired in a hospital." He chuckled, then lowered his voice. "Can I tell you something, nurse? The worst thing I ever did was live for what people thought I should be. Not what I wanted." Emily froze, needle hovering above the drip chamber. "What do you mean?" "I worked in banking for 40 years. Hated every second. Wanted to write novels. Never did. Now here I am, no time left, wondering what they'd have sounded like." Emily's throat tightened. His words carved into her. She muttered a shaky, "I'm sorry." "Don't be sorry for me," he said. His gaze was steady. "Be sorry if you make the same mistake." That night, Emily went home to her small apartment. Bills stacked neatly on the kitchen counter. The framed nursing certificate on the wall, her mother's proudest possession, not hers. Her hand drifted to the bottom drawer of her desk. She hesitated, heart pounding, then pulled it open. Her old sketchbooks lay inside, dustcoat, forgotten. She flipped through them, vivid colors, half-finished portraits, landscapes that breathed. A part of her she had buried. She whispered, almost afraid of the sound, "Emily, God, I miss this." Tears blurred her vision as she picked up a pencil. The graphite scratched across the page, hesitant at first, then urgent, alive. For the first time in years, her chest didn't feel so heavy. 2 weeks passed. Emily lived a double life, nurse by day, artist by night. She thought no one knew, until she found a note in her locker at the hospital. "I saw your work. Don't stop." No name. Just those 5 words. Her pulse raced. Who knew? How? She looked around, but no one met her eye. Suspense hung in her chest, half fear, half exhilaration. The exhilaration didn't last. One evening, her phone lit up with her mother's name. Emily answered reluctantly. "Mother, Emily, I heard you've been wasting time painting again." Emily, stiff, "It's not wasting time. It makes me, Mother, happy. Happiness doesn't pay the mortgage. You're lucky to have stability. Don't be foolish." Emily clenched her jaw. After the call, she sat in silence, trembling. The next day at work, a colleague smirked in the break room. Colleague, "So, Nurse Reeves wants to play Picasso, huh? Careful. Patients don't trust dreamers with needles." Laughter bubbled around the room. Emily's face burned. That night, she didn't touch her sketchbook. Mr. Graham passed away quietly on a Thursday morning. Emily was the one who checked his belongings. Among them was a small envelope with her name written in shaky handwriting. Inside, she found a folded sketch from her own book, the drawing of a blooming tree she thought she'd thrown away. Beneath it, a note. "I told my daughter about you. She runs an art studio downtown. She's waiting. Don't waste the time I did." Emily pressed the paper to her chest, tears stinging her eyes. Someone had not only seen her, but believed in her. That night, Emily sat at her desk, sketchbook open, Mr. Graham's note beside her. Her phone buzzed, her mother again. She stared at the screen, breath shallow. For once, she didn't answer. Instead, she whispered to herself, "Emily, it's my life. My turn." She packed her sketchbooks into a bag, her hands trembling, not from fear, but from freedom. Emily stood across the street from the brick building, Graham's Studio of Art. Through the wide glass window, she saw people gathered around easels, laughter rising with the smell of paint and turpentine. Her chest tightened. She could almost hear her mother's voice in her head, "Don't be foolish. Be grateful. Don't risk stability." Emily's heart pounded. She almost turned away, but then she heard Mr. Graham's voice in her head, "Don't waste your life." Her hand hovered over the doorknob. She froze. Emily's breath caught. Her pulse raced. She glanced back toward the hospital in the distance, its windows glowing like watchful eyes. That life, the safe one, was still there, waiting. But so was this. Emily pushed the door open. The room went quiet. A woman stepped forward, warm-eyed and familiar. "You must be Emily," she said softly. "My father told me you'd come." Emily's grip on her bag tightened. For the first time in years, she felt the ground beneath her shift, not with fear, but with possibility. She exhaled and smiled. And for the first time in her adult life, Emily walked toward something that was hers.